Sarah, it's like 5 seconds into the podcast and your phone's already going off.
I mean, at this time it was a vibration and not the noise.
I like that as soon as I start recording, it's just like, guess what? You're getting a text message, Sarah.
Yeah, they like to text me at the worst of times.
Like when you podcast?
When I podcast. And I know we do it at weird times, but we do it at weird enough times that they shouldn't be texting, but they are. Yep. I'm calling you out. You know who you are.
Stop. I mean, you're the only people who text her besides me. Sarah just threw her phone across the room.
It's a small room.
It's a small room, and it was onto a soft bed, but at the same time...
I just took it and threw it.
Yeah. That's right, we are not in my closet. We are actually in Sarah's bedroom.
Ew.
Ayo. And we are not reviewing a movie this week, because somebody's not going to be on town Saturday, which is the day we normally record podcasts, and, you know...
So we had to improvise.
Yeah.
There's a Marvel trailer out.
Yeah, it's Miss Marvel.
Yeah.
Captain Marvel, sorry.
Well,
I keep on saying Miss Marvel.
Technically she is Miss Marvel, but in this movie she is now Captain Marvel.
Yes. She used to be Miss Marvel.
We didn't get an origin story.
Yeah.
But we're getting this.
Who knows what this will be?
Samuel L. Jackson with 2 eyes.
It's hard to tell from a not even 2-minute long trailer what this is gonna be, but I am excited. Okay, if you don't know what we're talking about the Captain Marvel trailer that came out like last week, the week before last. I don't know.
I don't know when you're watching this.
It
came out.
It came out before we reviewed the Black Panther movie.
Black Panther.
I know that because in a little bit you will hear a sound. Okay, when I first saw the trailer, when the trailer first came out, I was like, yes, I watched this. And then after I watched it, I sent a link to it to Sarah and then immediately, like, recorded my reaction. So you'll get to hear that in a bit. And you could...
how long that will be.
Yeah, and then you will get to decide whether or not you would like a podcast with just my voice. So tell me if that's enjoyable. I'm kind of a little, oh my gosh, thing just happened in that. So you get to see straight nerd right there.
Yep.
Straight nerd. It's not watered down at all with like dorkiness. It's straight nerd.
I mean, I give that to you all the time.
Yeah.
With video games and...
Yeah, randomly you'll just be like, D&D video game stuff? Do you want to talk about that? I'm talking about that all, like, look at this reference that I just made to this thing, you have no idea what it is. It's great.
Yeah.
I love hearing people rant about things they're nerdy about. It's so fun.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you're passionate about a thing. I like this. You're not an emotionless being.
Oh, I'm so passionate about video games, fam.
You are.
Can look at my bucket.
Yes, I see.
And you can see it's completely full.
I see the bucket filled with video games.
They're organized alphabetically.
The first thing that caught my eye was the most colorful one, which just so happened to be Little Big Planet 2.
Yeah.
And next to that, there's Little Big Planet.
I also have Little Big Planet 3, but it doesn't have a case because I got it from
It was gifted to you?
Yes, it was gifted, along with,
yeah,
a bunch of others, and they're, in this, the
the
old-fashioned, CD flip thing.
Yeah, CD flip thing, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That's what they're in, and so...
It's like a binder, but for CDs.
I have, 3 copies of The Last of Us. Because there's 2 copies in that CD flip thing, and I have a copy of my own.
Okay.
I need to play it 3 times on different CDs.
You need to?
I need to.
You have to.
I have to. What else am I going to put those 3 CDs to use?
Okay. So, yeah, maybe we should talk about the trailer we just watched.
Yep.
I think we should do, since it's sort of a trailer, we should just, go back and forth of, what happened. So, getting to the recap... in America or Captain Marvel, who knows?
Yeah, now that works for 2.
Yeah.
Hey.
Captain Marvel review. Recap.
Yep.
Captain Marvel. Yep.
Yep.
Yep, that's what that stands for. Good.
Glad we got that.
It's cleared up. Good. So, yeah, trailer starts off. Spaceship crashing. Someone falling. Blockbuster.
Yeah. And then
Broken blockbuster. Just like 3 different shots of just this broken blockbuster.
Samuel L. Jackson, aka Nick Fury, is like, war is a common thing, kind of thing.
War isn't a universal language.
Yeah, and
I
I know a renegade soldier when I see one.
just never thought one would come from space. Freaking space. Are you guys serious? What the frick?
And then-
Space? Come on, guys.
And then we see her in a subway.
Yeah. Well, it's like alien something, car chase, and then I think she's on a train.
Yeah,
And
and
then
then she
what-
does like weird laser thing out of
Yeah.
her arms. She's like, wham, there you go.
Wham! There you go. Okay then.
Yep. I mean, I definitely don't want to be lasered by her in the face.
No.
But we don't know what she's lasering at because it only shows us
Yeah.
her lasering something.
The term lasering.
Yeah, well, until I have a better term, that's what it is.
Lambing. Nope.
No. That doesn't even make sense. You can't even tell what
I
that
was trying to combine the word laser and arm.
Laser.
It didn't work. Okay.
She does this alien space thing.
Yes.
There we go.
I think we should stick to
with-
lasering.
Laser, yeah.
So she lasers a thing.
Yep.
And
On top of a train.
on top of a train. And then with finger pad thing, I think that's the next
It's
thing.
like a thumbprint,
But-
and then it opens the door and turns on a really long hallway of lights.
We don't know if that's what it does. That like is what it would imply to do. But sometimes in trailers, it just like
They like to cut away.
yeah, they cut to something else. So that could be an entirely different scene. We don't know.
Yeah.
But did we talk about her in the train station? She was in a train station and like a subway station.
That's later on where she.
No, like she like after she leaves the blockbuster, we see her.
Yeah, I
like
think now she's in like a subway.
yeah. That's when we hear the Samuel L. Jackson voiceover of I never thought one would come from above.
Yeah.
I'm Samuel L. Jackson. I can say whatever I
I
want.
have 2 eyes now.
Yes, I have 2 eyeballs. Isn't this amazing?
Yeah.
Look at them. I have depth perception.
Depth perception. He has pretty good depth perception with the eye patch because he's had it for a while.
No, but you need
Yeah.
you need 2 eyes to have depth perception.
I mean, you can deal with.
Yeah, okay. Oh, you don't count. You have 4 eyes, okay? It doesn't
Technically,
count.
I have 2 really bad eyes that need help. Okay.
I never like.
They're like in living assistance right now.
You say that. Now I'm just thinking of like glasses or crutches for eyes.
Yeah, they are. Otherwise, I can't see anything but color.
Yep.
It's great. I hate
Cool.
it. I got the bad genes out of my family.
Yeah.
Everyone else is pretty okay, and there's me going, "What is that? Is that a wall?" Yeah.
And I'm just remembering a story of someone's dad being like, "Hey son, move that pile of clothes," and they're like, "Dad, that's my brother." Dad, stop. Dad, do you need help?
That would be me if I didn't wear my glasses. But you'll never see me without my glasses because I've been wearing them for a really long time.
Have you ever tried contacts?
No,
Okay.
I'm not a contact
You-
person.
You're not a contact person, but have you ever tried them?
No, but like I have to poke. Yeah, basically I have to poke your eye, and I can't.
You don't want to you
I
fear hand touching eye.
Yeah.
This is your fear.
Yeah, sure.
What if somebody put them in for you? Like, what if a trained professional put contacts in for you?
Every day, yeah, no. And it takes time. I sleep in until like the very last second, and then I'm like, okay, let's go.
No, you're like, okay, fine, I'm up.
Yep, I'm up. I'm driving. We're good.
I'm halfway awake, but this is fine. Maybe we should get back to the
Okay,
trailer.
yes. So she's we see her in a shield hat.
Yes, it might be like U.S. government, but I like to think it's SHIELD because it's like a bird and it has like a thing on it. It might be SHIELD. I like to think it's SHIELD.
And then we see like someone having like either surgery or an autopsy in this weird, oddly empty room.
I think it's an alien. I think it's like an alien
It might be
autopsy.
the alien she followed here.
Yes.
But it's
Question.
like not dead.
So the like thing. So does that mean like the spaceship that we saw falling wasn't her, but was the alien?
Yeah.
And then she just was like free falling it.
Yeah, because we don't see her ever like having a spaceship
I mean,
in the trailer at least.
we see some spaceships.
We
like,
see her and then
yeah.
like
Yeah.
her falling from something, but like
Yeah.
it's really messed up and we can't really make it out.
There's one person in the trailer who I like to think is Captain Marvel. Marvel, which is what I call the original. I think that's how you pronounce his name. It might just be Captain Marvel, but I like to think it's Captain Marvel. I don't remember. I do very minimum research on what happens in the comics. I'll just like watch a video and like, yep, and then 5 months later here I am talking about it. I have no idea.
Like I know what we're
I have no idea. I just remember like when we were in the theaters and we watched Infinity War.
Yeah.
And the thing with there was the
Pager.
pager, and then it cut to that symbol, and I'm like, that's Captain Marvel, and you're like, I don't know what you're talking
But
about.
we do get to see the pager in the,
Yes, we get to see the
It
pager.
says I'm with Target and
Yes.
he puts it up.
Yes.
I'm assuming it's Nick Fury. We don't ever see who it is. He's like boop boop boop.
But I mean,
boop.
it shows a flash of his face like before that, so assumingly that would be him, and it would make sense because he was the one with the pager in Infinity War.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before bad things
Yeah.
happen to him. We'll get there. We'll get there when we get there.
I saw a post that was like, what if the reason Nick Fury never called in...
Did you send that
Yes,
to
I think I sent it to you. Like, what if the reason Nick Fury never called in Captain Marvel was because they had a bet of, like, how long? And, like, the reason he cusses in that trailer is, like, I almost won that bet.
2 years.
I almost won that bet.
Gosh dang Thanos.
Gosh dang it, Thanos. Making me lose my bet.
But if they do go back in time, will Fury remember that he called him Marvel, or will he be like, "Why are you here?" And she'll be like, "Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
Why am I here?
Why am I here?" And then she like leaves. Like she knows, but she's like trying to be like, "I don't know. I came for like some tea.
No, she came for shawarma and larb.
I came for a cup of sugar. I ran out.
A cup of sugar. Like
As
just
if
a
you're
neighbor.
like, yeah, she's like a neighbor, but she's like, I ran out of a cup of sugar. I need some.
I ran out of a cup of sugar.
Yeah, like, she's just trying to make an excuse to be there.
She came for the shawarma, Sarah.
She's a couple of years late for shawarma.
Shawarma doesn't have a time limit, Sarah.
Yes, but like...
She came for shawarma and larb.
Okay. And then, after the train thing...
Train scene, yes.
we see, what do we see?
I don't know. Do you want me to
There's-
Google it?
I think we see her, like, be like, I'm not from around here.
Yeah, but that's at the very end of the trailer. What if I just, like, I watch the trailer, but it's on mute, and I just, like, describe what's happening? Is that an option?
Yes.
You just want that to
Yes.
happen? Okay.
I'll let you do that, because it's not my brain.
Okay. For a second, I'm like, oh, that's, like, the second thing on Transing. No, that's Dark Phoenix, trailer. Yeah, okay. So, let's just watch this on mute and see what... Okay, spaceship falling. She's falling. Oh, no, debris. Crashed into something. Oh, it's Blockbuster Video. What? That's... Yep.
Samuel L. Jackson talking about war.
Not yet. Now I think he's talking about war.
It's when she stands up.
What? Okay, she's, like, in broken Blockbuster. She's, like, on a broken shelf. She's turning around.
And
She's
that's
in, like, a
when
cool suit. She's walking in a group of people. She has, like, an alien suit on. She's in a train station. Whoa, we didn't talk about that. Marvel Studios. But it changes from red and silver to, blue and gold. Oh, we talked about that too long. Okay, so you're walking, hat, alien autopsy, ship, materializing. Oh, I'm too slow. Samuel L. Jackson's walking, cars. Okay, he's knocking on, like, a phone booth. He has two eyes. Look at that. Cars driving. Both of them are talking. Yep. And then see
said-
alien spaceship. It's coming in 2019. She's looking out a window. She's looking out of something.
She's like,
Space on Earth. Soldier training. Oh, she's jumping from rope to rope. She falls. Space magic. Oh, she's upside down with space magic. Cool. Discover. People walking. Silhouettes. People walking again. I think that's Captain Marvel. What makes upside shot of Carnival? She's opening her eyes. She's in a thing. Her a hero. Aliens. She punches an old lady in the face. Explosion. That one dude. Coulson. Nick Fury does thing. People blue. They're blue. She's being knocked back. Thing. Her eyes are glowing. Someone's eyes are glowing. She's making a fist. She's standing up. A lot of her. Made a fist again. She's not who you think she is. She's glowing. Her eyes are glowing. Fancy. Captain Marvel trailer.
Yep.
Marvel Studios coming March 2019, and that's what that. Yep.
Yep. We said none of the words being said, but okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, when she falls down, she's falling down in different ages.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to say that, but you were going fast.
It's a fast trailer, okay?
It's a minute and 57 seconds. It can't even.
Yeah. None of those are even numbers, Sarah. You're right.
Yep. Okay, so we have notes because we watched it about 3 times.
Yeah. More like 6.
Okay, yeah, we watched it a lot.
Very many times. We watched it like 4 times, and then Sarah's like, let's watch the Dark Phoenix trailer, let's watch this trailer for The Crimes of Grindelwald, and now let's watch the Mary Poppins trailer.
And then back to Captain Marvel.
And then we went back to Captain Marvel, and we still didn't remember what happened.
We were, like, too busy with the other trailers.
Yes, we're like, oh yes, Grindelwald, Dumbledore, yes. Oh, Mary Poppins is here, okay.
Dark Phoenix.
Jean Grey's eyes are changing color from blue to, like, orange. That's weird.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, the first note I have is just the word space.
Mine is Blockbuster.
The next note I have is blockbuster.
Yeah, we had to, like, write really fast, because it's a minute and 57 seconds.
Yes. Space, blockbuster.
I have laser beam arms.
Next note I have is Nikki. I'm sure you would hate being called Nikki,
Yeah,
but
but
I
we
put
had to-
Nikki.
We had to go fast, so we had to nickname people.
No, I just wanted to call him Nikki.
I was like, because she's like, I don't know who I am, or like, what
I don't know if I don't know if this is real.
Yeah.
I don't know. I seem to have memories of this, but I don't know
if they're
real.
I was
And
like,
then
how
she's
does
upside down.
I was like, how does she? What did they do to her? How does she not know?
Maybe they're fake memories.
Maybe they're real memories. Who knows? We'll find out.
We'll find out. Coming March 2019.
Yeah.
I almost said 18. That's already happened.
Yep.
What? What's your next?
Why
note?
does she punch an old lady? It doesn't show us why. She just punches an old lady. She's on the train and she goes, punch.
Well, it shows us the old lady. It shows her looking at the old lady, and then it shows the old lady again, and she punched in the
The
face.
old lady kind of smiles, and then she punches her. And I'm like, I hope we figure that out.
I heard somebody being like, oh, that's probably like an alien disguised as an old woman.
So, like, it's like...
She didn't actually punch an old lady in the face.
Yes, but, like, imagine the other people around her. They're like, yeah, she's dressed kind of weird. She's a cosplayer. It's fine. And then all
in
of a
1970s, she's a cosplayer.
Yes, she's a cosplayer. And then, she punches an old lady. Like, they go, this cosplayer punched an old lady.
I want to see someone in 1970 saying, yes, a cosplayer just punched an old lady. That's what I want to see.
Like, no, they're offended. They're like, a cosplayer punched an old lady. That's why people don't like cosplayers.
Because they punch old ladies.
Because they punch old ladies. Says someone who has cosplayed. Oh my goodness.
Okay, next note I have is shield hat and then alien autopsy.
Yeah. And then
Two-eyed Nikki.
Two-eyed Nikki.
I like that I like it would have been easier to put Nick, but I'm like, no. Nikki.
I have because we watched it a second time.
Yeah.
I have how is she not crashing in a ship?
Yeah. Because she's, like, free-falling. We see debris, like, flying around her.
Yeah. Like, how did she get so bad that she's not crashing in a ship?
I don't know.
Anyway.
So yeah.
And then I was like, did the Kree do the memory thing to her? Because I heard that the Kree are what she's...
Fighting?
Or, like, who she's fighting with.
Oh.
Like, she's
okay.
part of the... Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I like to think she's half alien.
I think she's half Kree. I have no idea. Don't quote me on that. I know nothing of Captain Marvel.
Okay, so that means we would have Quill, who is half planet.
Celestial.
We would have Loki, who's half frost giant.
Yep.
I mean, technically he's like full frost giant, but I think he became like half Asgardian when he was like adopted through like magic or whatever. I don't know. He gets picked up by Odin and then he turns not blue. So
he's a shapeshifter.
No, but like
He is a shapeshifter.
He is a shapeshifter. I agree with you there. But
I picked up the snake and then he went blah. It's me.
But why would he always revert back to like the like skin toned, like
because
how he looks instead of blue?
Because he was always like that, and when he got picked up,
yeah,
he shifted to be like Odin.
Yeah,
and he forgot what he was. So that's all he knew was
not being blue.
Not being blue.
But then why would him being touched by a frost giant make him blue?
Because it's his kind. It was his magic was responding to it.
Dude, we didn't see any other frost giants shapeshifting.
No, but like
so
he's special.
So he's a special frost giant.
He's a special frost giant.
I mean, we don't know who his mother is.
Yeah.
So he could very well be only half frost giant.
Yeah.
I decide to believe that he is half frost giant, and now we might have Captain Marvel, who is half Kree. So yeah, she falls a lot. Is a note I have.
Yeah, she does.
Just in this trailer alone, she falls like 4 times.
Yeah.
Yep.
Imagine the movie.
She's gonna fall like 50.
Yeah. Oh my god, there's a fly in here, and it's...
There's more than one fly. There's like 3.
Yeah, it's bothering me.
I'm sorry. And then Coulson is in it. I think Coulson's in it.
I don't know. I never saw that. You were the only one that saw it.
Here, I'm gonna try and...
But my last note is, she's a real captain. Probably not like Captain America, because we have no idea if he's actually a real captain.
Okay.
Because at one point, they're just like, he wasn't a captain, and all of a sudden, he was a captain.
Look. Her, a hero. That's her. And punches an old lady. Fighting. Coulson.
Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. It's baby Coulson.
It's baby Coulson.
Yeah.
He's not as old. He's a baby.
He's a babe.
He's a babe.
He definitely didn't die yet.
He's not dead yet.
Well, technically...
Technically what?
He's not, like, he dies and then he gets brought back.
By, like, alien blood.
Yeah, that's in
the TV show.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yes. I have heard that... Okay, it's a possibility that they are 2 parallel universes. Because we're almost certainly never going to see Coulson, like, in the movies again.
Yeah, well, okay, so...
As much as everybody would love to see that.
Yeah.
I've heard, like, what it probably is, like, they're, like, 2 parallel universes, and it split when Coulson died. So the one of the timelines is...
Kept him dead. The other one brought
is
him
where
back.
he's dead, and the other one... So one of the timelines is the movies, and the other timeline is the TV show. And everything's the same, except, you know, he's... Coulson. Yeah, Coulson's dead.
Because it does run alongside the movie.
Yes.
Like, the directors of, like, the TV show did say that it runs along the movie, but you'll never see them in the other movie because it's just too hard to do TV show and movies together. Like, they're already having trouble running alongside the movies. So intertwining them is too hard.
I'm wondering what it's going to be like, because, like, that show is still coming out, right?
Yeah.
So did, like, half of the people turn to dust?
I have no idea.
Which one? Is it Fitz or Simmons this time? Which one of them?
Which one of
what's
them?
happened to one of them? Which one of it is now? Because it's always something happened to one of them.
Yeah, and then the other one has to fix it.
Yeah, like Gemma was like in space for a while.
Yeah.
Just, in space.
And then Fitz.
After the season where they got Gemma back from space, I haven't seen since then.
And then I have seen a little. I know vague thing, but like it's Gemma again, and then
Gosh darn it, Gemma!
yeah.
Stop almost dying. Just go to dinner with Fitz. Is that too much to ask? Just go to dinner with Fitz. Stop doing dangerous stuff, Gemma.
Gemma, stop it. You're
Gemma,
a scientist.
Gemma, we're concerned for you.
Gemma, this is an intervention. Stop it.
I think the actress for Gemma and the actress for Caitlin Snow looks pretty similar, I think. I don't know. I haven't watched either of those shows in a long time, but I just tried to picture them in my head. And because I was talking about the Flash TV show earlier with someone. Okay, so I watched at least the first 2 seasons of Flash. I don't keep up with the season numbers.
I've seen a couple of episodes.
Okay.
Just like 1 or 2. So I'm not the person to go and be like, oh yeah, is she this? I don't know.
Okay.
I've seen like bits and pieces of episodes.
Okay. This is what Gemma looks like.
Yes.
Yes.
That's what Gemma looks like. That is
what Gemma looks like. And I'm going to look up Caitlin Snow.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
Sarah,
Different TV show.
Sarah, I don't understand these references. And then that's Caitlin Snow.
They're not the same actor, but
they do look very similar. I know they're not the same actor, but they do look similar.
Yes.
And here's a picture of her with white hair. I know for a while she was Killer Frost in a different dimension, but I don't know if I know there's a different version of her when they went to Earth 2. She was a bad guy, and she was Killer Frost, but I don't know if why is there a photoshopped picture of her with 2 heads? Why is that like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
2
12,
heads are
13,
better
14.
than 1.
Why is that like the 16th thing that pops up when I search Caitlin Snow? It's her with 2 heads. Why? Why did somebody Photoshop her with 2 heads?
2 heads are better than 1.
Not on the same body. How would you like to have 2 heads? It would be so hard to find clothing, Sarah. You'd have to find something with a really big neck on.
There's a conjoined twin that.
Yeah.
That 2 heads.
I'm just saying that it seems like that's not something you want.
No. Because it would be difficult because basically they're their own person, but you
always have to like be next to your sibling. Have you ever had a fight with your sibling and you're just like, leave me alone? But you can't do that because you're the same body.
I was the little child in
this scenario who just wanted to play with your sibling.
Yeah, I was like, can we play? And they're like, leave me alone. I'm like, okay.
Okay, bye.
I love you. I'll see you around. Awkward finger gun, and walk out of the room.
But even like your best friend, sometimes you're just like, yeah, you're bothering me right now.
We had huge fights.
Yeah, think of your ex-roommate. How would you like to be conjoined with her?
I would kill her in her sleep.
You'd just be carrying around the dead half of you and just like, yes. Yes, she is attached to my body, but she died in her sleep. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. No, like, our fights would get really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
we loved each other dearly, but like our fights would get pretty bad.
Okay. And do you have anything else to say about
after the captain?
About the captain?
No.
You don't?
No.
Okay. Well, inserted right here, you will hear the portion of this episode that was recorded like 2 weeks ago or something like that. I don't know, whenever the trailer came out, and I watched it. So, insert that clip right here, Future Liz. So, I just saw Captain Marvel
teaser trailer or whatever, freaking whatever it is. But like, I'm like, like, okay, first off, I'm like thinking of Superman so hard because like the parallels that it like shows in the trailer alone just makes me think that it makes me think of Superman. Like flashes of a different planet, coming from space in like a pod. Not gonna talk about Blockbuster, but I think that's an interesting idea. Just humor Blockbuster, because that's the butt of all jokes. Also, like, freaking out a bit. You know, just a little. It's awesome. It looks awesome. It looks like somebody made a good version of a Superman movie, which is surprising. Because I didn't know that was possible. Jokes. But seriously, serious. Can you tell I'm being serious? I am. Sorry, I'm laughing at myself. Because I'm an idiot. Okay, but, like, I mean, okay, Fury without the eye patch. Two good eyes. Like, first thought I have is she's the one he trusted to, and then, lost an eye. Also, we see the pager, which, Infinity War, jokes, not jokes, serious. We see the pager, beeper, whatever it is. But, the freak out. Also, like, if it's not Captain Marvel who, does the eye stabbing, goes all hella and stabs someone in the eye. Like, I hope we get to see who Fury loses half of his eyesight to. Who Fury loses his depth perception to. Oh, jokes. I need to stop. But serious, I'm just kind of freaking out right now. I'm sorry if you can hear the, like, sound of the thing. What is the thing? The cooler. What is air conditioner? Words sometimes. It's 9:21 in the PM. Don't question how words come out of my mouth at this moment. I just saw Captain America. I did not just see Captain America for the first time. I just saw the Captain Marvel trailer for the first time. I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out so hard. My heart. But seriously. So, I'm trying to tell, like, is she an alien? Because there was the flashbacks of maybe this was, like, her as a little girl. But at the same time, she's like, I can't tell if this is real or fake. And I'm just like, maybe it's not real. Maybe she is just an alien and these, like, memories were implanted into her brain. But why would they be implanted into her brain? That doesn't make any sense. Also, where does she come from? Like, I understand that this movie takes place in the past. Like, maybe 1970s, 1980s, I don't know. When it's supposed to take place. Give me a second. Sarah's texting me. I just sent her the link to the thing. But, I mean, the way it was, like, mirrored of, like, her getting back up, and then the flashes of, like, what we think, what is implied is her from the past, can only, like, make me assume that it is a real memory. So she's not an alien. I guess maybe she was, like, kidnapped by aliens and then enhanced. I guess that might make sense. Also, somehow she would have to, like, not age. So, I mean, I can't tell if maybe she's like Quill and she just, like, is half alien. Maybe. Or maybe she was, like, an alien who was, like, put on Earth to be, like, here, gain knowledge about Earthlings, and then later we'll come back and we'll get information out of you, I guess that might be. I don't know. Either way, I think it's, like, significant the way they showed, like, flash, like, her in memories. So either, like, she actually, like, did grow up and those are real memories, or she decided it doesn't matter if they're real or fake, they're mine, and so this is just, like, how this is my life. This is what I know, so this is how stuff is gonna be, you know? I guess. I don't know if that makes sense, but I'm kind of freaking out about it because it was very cool. I wasn't expecting it to be cool. I don't know why. Just because, like, that's not someone we've, like, had information about. I was just like, who knows? Who knows? This might be terrible. I'm still gonna watch it because it's a Marvel movie, but it might be terrible. But I hope it's not terrible. I'm still, like, apprehensive. I'm sure I'm gonna love it. Like, I was apprehensive about Guardians of the Galaxy and Spider-Man, and those were great. So, I don't know. Currently, I'm apprehensive about Black Panther. However, I have seen some, like, memes from Black Panther, and I'm like, yeah, I'm probably gonna love it. But at the same time, like, I don't know if I'm going, just, like, I'm apprehensive. I'm apprehensive about every Marvel movie I haven't seen, just because I don't want to, like, be hyped. I don't want to be hyped and then just, like, be like, oh, it's terrible. Okay, I'm gonna go cry. So, I don't know how to feel, cause, like, I just don't trust myself, I guess. I'm just like, yeah, hype. I don't want to do that, cause, like, I don't want to think something will be good, I guess. I won't let myself love. But, like, I want to, like things, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't know about that. Like, I've heard good things, and, like, what I've seen doesn't seem terrible. But, like, I can't judge it completely, so I'm going to stand over here and not trust anything. So, I mean, in my mind, I'm like, it looks really cool, but at the same time, I'm like, it looks like a DCU movie, and I mean, I haven't seen a DCU movie all the way through, except, Suicide Squad, which I watched in theaters, and, it wasn't terrible. It was not terrible. Okay, so I'm gonna stop ranting at your face right now, so, yeah, bye.
Yep.
Yeah. Did you guys like that? Was that good? Did you like the sound of me rambling for a while? Was that fun? Yay. Yay. Editing. I'll do that later. Woohoo. You got to hear my voice for like a while. That was fun.
Yeah.
It was just the sound of my voice. Do you want that to be a podcast? Should I just have my own podcast? Would that go well if, like, Sarah just wasn't here?
If I, for some reason, in a different universe, was not here,
Yes.
and she's recording a podcast.
If I go off from this podcast and I do my own podcast, would you listen to that? Is that, like, a good idea?
I mean, I would listen.
You would listen to me ramble for an hour?
Yeah, but that's me.
I mean, you like the sound of my voice.
Clearly, because I have a podcast with you. I mean, and we've done many episodes.
Like, 19.
Yeah, I would, if I didn't like it, you would probably know.
Yeah.
By now.
What is that sound? There's a fly trapped in the light.
And it's freaking out. Okay.
There's a giant... Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We also have a new podcast. It's only on YouTube right now. But it is...
on Sarah's YouTube channel. Yeah. The Sarah Way.
Almost D&D.
Yes, Almost D&D. It is not quite an episode. It is episode 0.5.
Yes, because I am working on
world building.
Yeah, world building. Right now it's city building / world building. But
so yeah, if you guys are interested in just us trying to figure out how to do D&D
with no dice.
We don't. Okay.
We don't have a place where we can get dice. I'd have to order it, and I don't trust.
I'll get you dice for Christmas. Don't worry.
Okay. Yeah, that would make things easier, but
Yeah.
Yeah, but
you want dice?
I mean, that would.
I'll get you like holographic dice. I'll get you fancy dice for Christmas.
And then we'd actually have to use a table. Okay.
We'll just sit on the floor and throw them.
Just Okay. So yeah, if you're interested in trying to
two nerds who want to play D&D but don't have any friends, check that out.
Yeah.
If you can relate to our struggle, that's available on YouTube.
Yep. Almost D&D.
That's the name of the thing. Or you could simply go to the
The
Sarah
Sarah
Way channel, spelled without an H, and there are no spaces in between, I believe.
No, there is.
There's spaces? Okay.
Yes, but you can find it with no spaces.
Okay.
Just
look it up.
yeah.
Just Google it.
You can go to Liz's Actually Magic and find
it
me.
through channels?
Yeah, through channels.
Okay. So if you want to do that, I also have a YouTube channel, Liz is Actually Magic, because I am fancy and I am actually magic. If you want to check that out, that's an option. I think we're going to stop rambling at your faces now. So yeah, have fun. We're gonna go do a thing.
Don't murder.
So goodbye. Don't murder anybody.
Try not to.
Try not to, and don't die yourself.
Don't die. We appreciate our audience.
We appreciate you not being dead. That's what we're trying to say here.
Yes.
Don't be dead, and
we'll see you next time.
Next week, if Sarah doesn't randomly be like, "Oh, sorry, I have plans."
I can't be in town. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So let's hope that doesn't happen. And goodbye.
Bye.